Hello and welcome back to Conzia's educational YouTube series, where we help new Shopify store owners find the best dropshipping apps and automations to scale your store quickly, step by step. My name is Ashley, and today I'm walking you through how to integrate Shopify's Search and Discovery app on your Shopify store. So let's get started. Okay, so what is Shopify's Search and Discovery app? So this is a free Shopify app created by Shopify themselves to improve how your store's search, filtering, and product recommendations work. So basically, it helps shoppers find what they're looking for faster, which means you get a better experience and, of course, more sales for you. So this app includes tools like smart search customization, product filters, product recommendations, and even AI-generated upsells and cross-sells. So this app is especially useful for large inventory stores, electronics, fashion, beauty, or really any niche where customers really benefit from filtering or comparing lots of options. Okay, so starting from our Shopify dashboard here, we're going to go to this top search bar, just click on apps, and we'll search the Shopify Search and Discovery app. All right, so go ahead and click on this blue purple icon here. It'll actually bring you into Shopify's App Store now. So you can see here the key features as well as some reviews. They do also have free pricing. So we're going to just click install. All right, now you'll get this pop-up, which is basically a permissions page. So this is going to show you everything that this app will have access to inside your Shopify store. So I do recommend reading through all of these things and just making sure that everything looks okay to you. And if that's so, just click install again. All right, so now you'll be brought into the homepage here, and you can see they've got a get started steps as well for us. But I want to point out here, this is where you'll actually see some analytics. So like the most searched products, click rates, conversion rates from those searches. This kind of gives you a quick snapshot of how your customers are using your store's search bar and filtering features. All right, so you can see here there's some different tabs. We've got filters, search, recommendations, and settings. Of course, we're going to go through all of them individually. So let's first go through this filters bar. Okay, so the first thing you'll notice here is this little warning that's telling you that the filters will only work with themes built on Online Store 2.0. So if you're using an older theme version, this will not work. Now we also need to set up the filters first. So we're actually going to go into our online store here. All right, just click customize. Okay, now up top here, we're actually going to go to our collections. And you might have a couple different options here, but I'm just going to go to default collection. Okay, so when you click on your collection here, we're actually going to go back out of it, and you'll see this filtering and sorting button. Now, all we have to do is just make sure this toggle is on. Otherwise, those filters will not show up on your store. So since that's on, I'm just going to exit here. All right, go back to filter. So from here, let's just click add filter to include any new ones. So I'm going to filter my products by product type. And here you can see all over prints and headphones are the only values that they find here. So now product types will automatically be generated by Shopify's AI. Obviously, I do not have many products on here. This might look very different for you. You could have so many of these values here. And I do want to say that if you want to, if you have a lot of products and some of these filters are very similar or repetitive, you can actually group them. So you can just click this and let's just say these two are basically the same thing. I can just click create group. And we can also add another value here if we want to, and then you just name it. So this is the customers. They will actually see this in your store's filters. So now if we just click save here, okay, so now we've got our product type filter there as well. And we're gonna go back into our online store and see what that'll look like. So we're going to click view our store. You can see here that the filters are based on availability, price, and now product type as well. So that's exactly what we have here. Okay, so then the next tab down here is the search tab. So this is where you can customize your store's search bar. So if you have a ton of products, I highly recommend making your search bar easy to find because this really helps your conversion rate. So in this tab, you'll see two main functions: the product boost and synonyms. So first, let's start with product boosts. This allows you to promote specific products in your store's search results. So let's go ahead and click on that. And we're going to create a new product boost. So basically right here, we're going to add the product that we want to boost. And we can also just browse through here. So let's say someone came on my store and wanted to search for an AirPods case. So I'm going to add all of my AirPods cases that I have here. We'll just click add. So now we're going to add the search term. So here you can just I'll put AirPod case, AirPods case, just that kind of thing. So for example, every time someone types in either AirPod case or AirPods case, these 3 products will show up immediately. Now, obviously, you just want to make sure that this keyword here or search term relates to the product you're boosting. Otherwise, of course, it will confuse your visitors and hurt your brand credibility. However, I do think this is a really useful tool for boosting your bestsellers. So now we just click save here. Okay, and let's view our online store again. And let's try it. We'll search for AirPods case. Look at that. All 3 of them show up. Awesome. That's exactly what we want. So now let's go back here. All right, so next is synonyms. So this lets you connect words so people can still find what they want, even if they search it differently. So let's go ahead and create a new synonym group. So maybe a synonym for an AirPod case might be like headphone case or earbud case. Obviously, these are just very random examples. So now when anyone searches any of these, they will still see your headphone case products. So this is basically telling the search engine which words would be related to the actual product that you're selling, right? So this is also super useful if you have a bestsellers collection or want to make your search results more forgiving as well. Okay, so now we're going to go into our recommendation settings here. So for every product on your store, Shopify will automatically generate a list of related products in your store using AI. Now, again, this is really for people that have many products in their Shopify store. These are all the products I have, so there are no complementary or related products that the AI found, which is totally fine. So let's go ahead and add recommendations here. So you're just going to select the product that you'd like to add recommendations to. So let's go back to the AirPod case here. So again, these related products are usually AI generated. It'll usually do this for you. However, the complementary products you'll have to manually add yourself for upsells and cross sells. So for example, we can just add another case here. Again, you would want to add a complementary product. So like, for example, if they saw this AirPods case, they might want a cleaning kit or another matching accessory. This is just for the purpose of the video. I'm using AirPods cases. Now we just click save here. And then here in the last section is called settings. So first you can choose to display whether or not to hide empty filter values. So I definitely recommend hiding them. I just think there's no point in showing options that lead nowhere. So I'm gonna hide that. The next section here is search relevance. So here you can control what types of content appear when someone searches on your website. So I'm going to change mine to only showing product and pages. Maybe someone wants to read my shipping policies or return page. I personally do think blog posts are irrelevant here, but obviously that's completely up to you. Same goes for the predictive search results. So this is what shows up as someone is typing into the search bar. Again, I'm just going to leave all of these except for the blog posts. And then finally, you can also choose whether or not to show or hide out of stock options. This is totally your call. Some stores prefer to keep them visible with a restock notification. Others just want to hide them completely. So I'm just going to say not at all, and we'll just click save. That's how you use Shopify's Search and Discovery app to level up your store's navigation, search, and upselling tools. This is one of the best free apps for improving your customer shopping experience, especially if you have a lot of products or collections to browse. So thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, leave any comments and questions that you have, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more step-by-step Shopify tutorials. I'll see you next time.